The challenges and the suffering that we experience in our spiritual awakening journey is not going in vain. It is helping you to become light for other people who are going to come after you in the spiritual awakening journey. You see, the universe is not punishing you. It seems like that when we are experiencing a lot of challenges in our life, right? But the universe cannot ever punish you because the universe is you and you cannot punish yourself. The challenges that we experience in our spiritual awakening journey is the universe's way of using certain experiences as catalysts to create vulnerability within us. You see, because you will notice time and again this happening. Whenever you will experience a challenge, it will lead to vulnerability. It always does, right? And why the universe wants us to be vulnerable? It's because vulnerability leads to receptivity. When we are in our most vulnerable self, that is when we are willing to shift. That is when we are willing to change. That is when we are ready to release control and surrender control to the universe, right? And that is when the big shifts happen. This is why you will notice time and again that you find yourself evolving, learning, discovering lessons only when you are at your most vulnerable state. Why is that? Because the universe knows very well that you won't budge when you think you have control of things. You won't let go of the older lessons and become open to new lessons until you truly feel you do not have control over things, because that is what these challenges present to us. You will notice these challenges when they come, they create vulnerability within you. You start feeling that you are losing control. You start feeling that whatever you know or whatever you have learned is not enough because it's just not working, right? And you become scared and you become vulnerable. And in those vulnerable moments, finally you are willing to listen. Finally you are willing to go inwards and look inwards and see and pay attention to what your higher self is trying to give to you. And that is why sometimes, or rather often, the universe brings us challenges or situations which appear as challenges to us so that we can become vulnerable, because that is the way we can learn the fastest, right? Now, the suffering that we experience because of these challenges, remember that it is not to punish you. The universe does not want to punish you. It just wants you to evolve the fastest, right? Now, the suffering, when it happens, understand that it has a purpose too, okay? Because life is like a school. Life is rather like a university of souls, right? Where the experiences are the lessons or the subjects, and we are the students. And as we go through experiences, we receive the lessons behind the experiences and we up level, because every experience carries beneath it or behind it an up leveling opportunity, a gift, a lesson, right? And when we can harmonize that lesson or harmonize that experience, go through that experience harmoniously, basically, that is when we learn that lesson. It's simple, right? So when life gives us certain situations which appears to be overwhelming, which appears that it's too challenging, and it creates suffering within us, and when we are finally able to harmonize that experience, come in harmony with that experience, accept that experience as a gift, right? Because all experiences are gifts. When we can do that, we finally learn the lesson and we become light for other people. Because life is like a university, like I said. It has grades too, just like in school, just like in university. It has grades. It contains thematic experiences. And when you cover a certain thematic, when you learn from your experiences, now you are like a promoted student. Now you know the syllabus. Now you have covered your syllabus. Now you can teach other people. Now you can guide other people who will be coming after you through that same process. And this is why you will notice this time and again, that or maybe you have been noticing this already, that you can guide other people in the spiritual awakening journey, that there are people who are going through some of the challenges that you have already gone through, and when they share their challenges with you, you can so easily guide them. Where do you think the guidance is coming from? The guidance is coming to you so naturally. It's because you have gone through them. It's like in the university, right? You have gone through the first grade, you have learned your syllabus, you have learned the lessons, you have understood how to cover them, right? So when another student is coming up, going through the same syllabus, you just know everything about it. And that's why it's so easy for you to guide them, right? So the suffering that you experience right now, or you are experiencing right now, is helping you at the moment to become light for others in the future. You are a service to other being, right? Your service to other orientation has a purpose, and that purpose is to serve other people, serve other beings, serve the collective. And the way you serve them is by becoming your higher version, and the way you become your higher version is by transmuting the experiences that you're going through right now. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because when the suffering becomes too overwhelming, when the challenges becomes too daunting at times, when it seems like that, this will help you. This will help you. Just remember this, that just the way you experience suffering in your past, it helped you become light for other people and you were able to help other people. It's exactly the same what is going right now. The suffering that you're experiencing right now is helping you deep dive into even a deeper version of you, where you will become light for other people in the future. They will not have to go through so much chaos, so much uncertainty, so much lack of knowledge and perception, because you will be there for them, because you will be able to guide them, you will be able to share your knowledge with them, right? This came to me when I was going through a spiritual transition phase a few weeks back. And I shared about the transition phase, about what I was going through. I was experiencing some depression, some lack of connection with my higher self, and some of the challenges that I experienced in my journey was becoming a little too overwhelming, right? And I was starting to experience suffering. So when suffering came, suddenly this download came to me, from my higher self, that this suffering is not yours. This is not just for you. It is helping you to become light for other people, just like you have become light for other people through your past sufferings. And that brought me so much power, so much motivation, so much inspiration. Like, wow, this is not just about me. This is constructive. This has a higher purpose. The suffering that I'm experiencing right now is going to help other people. And that brought me so much light, that brought me so much power, and it became much more easier to go through those overwhelming experiences, right? So whenever you find yourself that you are getting a little too bogged down by the suffering and the challenges and the overwhelm, just remember this. You have become light for other people, and you are becoming light for other people. And these challenges are the syllabus. If you learn fast, you are going to be able to help other people, right? You're going to be able to help other people in the collective that are going to come after you, right? I hope this helps, what I've shared with you today. If the things that I've shared with you today has resonated with you and you can relate with it, do let me know in the comment section, what are some of your own experiences. I'd love to know about that. And if you want to receive my personally handcrafted newsletters on how to ascend to higher stages of consciousness, visit consciousness, navigate the spiritual awakening journey, manifest your best life, I'm currently writing personally handcrafted newsletters for you. You can subscribe to them for free. Link is in the description. Subscribe for my newsletters. You receive them in your mail daily, right? And I have an exciting news for you. I'm giving a huge discount, almost 75% off for a limited time on my 6-week Wizard Initiation program. This is my core programs for you. If you want to ascend to the fourth density stage of consciousness, the fourth density stage of consciousness is all about connecting with your inner guidance system, paying attention to what your higher self is saying to you so that you can line up with your highest timeline, your life purpose timeline, which is your path of least resistance and most harmonious evolution. You see, you have this timeline, your path of least resistance, and whenever you come in alignment with it, you experience this flow states. Your life starts unfolding magically, and everything that is part of your heart's desires just flows into your experience because it is your soul's unique path. It exists, and all you have to do is connect with your inner GPS so that you can pay attention to its signals and line up with your life purpose timeline. And this is what I teach in my Wizard Initiation program. Through the 6 weeks, I'm going to teach you to pay attention to your inner indicators through the inner guidance system. There are 4 indicators that I'm going to teach you. We are going to have one-on-one interactions as well as video lessons and other materials and practices and exercises, right? By the time you're done with the 6-week program, you are going to be able to pay attention to your inner guidance system 24/7. You are going to be able to act on your resonances. You are going to experience much more centered version of yourself. Peace, joy, bliss will be almost a daily experience for you, and you are going to experience higher and higher levels of inner harmony moving forward indefinitely. So if you want to experience all of these stuff, all you have to do is send me an email, an inquiry on my private email. It will be given in the description of this video. Send me an inquiry that you want to join my 6-week program. I'm currently giving 75% off for a limited time. You're going to get this big discount if you join. Just let me know. I'm going to send you all the details about the program, and then you can join the program and we can work together. Right? If you are not feeling ready for the program, but you want to have just a one-on-one session with me, you can also have that. Just reach out to me. I'm also offering private one-on-one coaching sessions. These are usually 60 minutes long, where I am going to help you overcome the challenges that you're experiencing in your spiritual awakening journey. Right? So if you have resonated with what I've shared, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel. If you have not already, give this a like and share it with your friends. And I'll see you again soon. Have fun.